Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I'll be talking about Brandon Coleman and how the Washington Commanders might have just found themselves a gem in this year's draft and a franchise left tackle. We'll also talk about some of the other rookies' performance in a great win by the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. If you guys are new, subscribe, hit that like button and that notification bell as well. All that good stuff. It helps out a ton. I know you guys are in a good mood on Victory Tuesday. I might have said Monday, but it's Victory Tuesday. And yeah, just do all that good stuff. It helps out a ton. Let's talk about Brandon Coleman. Of course, we know how well Jaden Daniels played. Made a video talking about that and how he really made Cam Taylor-Britt or whatever his name is, I don't care, eat his words after his, he said that we ran a college offense and, Jaden Daniels didn't really have to do much. He didn't really have a lot of responsibilities. Well, that college offense did a pretty good job against this Bengals defense, and someone that helped out was Brandon Coleman. And I'm going to show you guys some clips. I'll also go ahead and follow Mason on Twitter. I'll go ahead and show his page in a second, but he posts all the clips from these guys. But Brandon Coleman had a solid game, and it's still up and down. He's not going to have a perfect 29 snaps, which is what he played. It was kind of 50-50 with Cornelius Lucas, but you see a trend here. 14 in week 1, 22 in week 2, and 29 in week 3. Pretty sure that number is going to be close to full on next week against the Cardinals, and hopefully everything's working well with the video. This computer is on its last legs here, so working on finding a new one and getting a replacement, at least renting one out for a little bit, and then yeah, getting an eventual replacement. So if there's anything weird, that's why. But yeah, he's increased snaps every week, which shows they're more comfortable with him and they're trying to ease him in because he did have an injury. He didn't, it was a quad. He didn't play quad injury. He didn't play in the preseason and missed a lot of camps. So they want to, get him acclimated, and that's fine. And Cornelius Lucas, he's played solid as well. He has had some bad plays. I believe against the Bucks, he allowed that strip sack where I think Jaden or Cosme fell on it and we got the ball, but still you would like to see better protection. But for the most part, Lucas has been good. But Brandon Coleman, I thought, played pretty well overall these past few games. Obviously, there's some, plays where he didn't play so well, but this week, he held his own against Trey Hendrickson, and Hendrickson is one of the better pass rushers in this league. Gets 10 double-digit sacks every single season, and he had one sack against Coleman, and you could argue if it's on Coleman or if it's on Allegretti. Probably on Coleman, but it is what it is. You allow one sack, and it wasn't even that long of a sack, 6 yards. I'm fine with that. This is what Kime said. Brandon Coleman and Lucas did a nice job versus Hendrickson. The backs, tight ends, and sometimes receivers often chip, but Coleman did a terrific job with his feet and hands. Moved well. Tough to stop Trey Hendrickson all game. Got them once. Some pressure on stunts. Overall, they take it for sure. And I agree. I think Coleman, Lucas look good. Honestly, I know a lot of people, including myself, were down on Wiley, hated on Wiley this offseason and past year, but so far, and knock on wood, he hasn't played terrible. He's played pretty well, actually. So I want to give Andrew Wiley his props. And honestly, the whole offensive line has played a lot better than we thought they would play. But Coleman is the one you really want to pay attention to because he's a third-round rookie, and if he pans out, that's a huge hit because oftentimes you don't find good tackles after round 1, maybe 2. It's usually almost always round 1, sometimes round 2. Like guards you can find in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, even 7th round sometimes. They're undrafted. But offensive tackles, that's a different story. So to find a franchise tackle in the 3rd round would be a huge move for the Commanders and would be great. So I'm not saying he's a franchise tackle yet. Maybe it says in the title again. I'm trying to get you guys to click on it. Sorry about that, but I definitely think he's on the right track. You look at his kind of stats here. He's an athletic freak. 93, on this scale right here. 93 broad jump. Vertical leaps elite, 40-yard or 10-yard dash, 40-yard dash is elite. All this stuff is really, really good besides the height and the weight, but you make up for that with the athleticism that he has. He really does make up for it. and I think he showed that so far. Like, you watch some of the clips, and let me go ahead and go to this real quick. I mean, he absolutely demolishes some of these players on some of these clips. Let me show you guys right here. I'll mute myself so that the audio doesn't go crazy, but here, let's go. I mean, you saw that right there. That is a Pro Bowl, maybe All-Pro defensive end, and Brandon Coleman just absolutely threw him to the ground, dominated him that whole rep. And obviously, not every rep is like that, but it is amazing to see that. Here is another clip I'll show you guys. Just a really good job. Jaden got it out quick. I believe that was to Zach Ertz. My computer screen's messed up, and it's have it small here, but that was a good play by Daniels and also by Coleman. I don't know if that was Ertz or not. Again, can't see. Another very good play. You know, eventually allows a little bit of pressure, and Jaden has to evade the pocket, but that was more on the right side of the offensive line, and Coleman did his job on that play for sure. And then there does a good job too. I don't know if there was some miscommunication here on the offensive line side, or maybe one of the running backs or tight end, because he had, I think, 55's Logan Wilson and Trey Hendrickson, and that's just Coleman that has to deal with them. And he gets Logan Wilson initially, and then Hendrickson kind of goes inside here and has a freeway to the quarterback. That's probably not on Coleman there. I don't know who it's on, but see those plays. There's a lot more plays that you can go ahead and look for. Let me just pull it up right here. Just shout out my guy Mason. Go to his Twitter. Been posting a lot of stuff, and he has clips on every single Jaden Daniels snap, Brandon Coleman, so check that out. But I do think the Washington Commanders found their franchise left tackle in Brandon Coleman. He's got to stay healthy. That's a big thing with these young players, and because when they do miss time, it really does hurt their development, sometimes hurts their confidence, and it might take them a year or two to get back to where they were. You see someone like Cosme had a good rookie year, but then got hurt the next year, and it took him a while to get back to where he was in his rookie year, and even got past that, and is a really good guard for us. And it takes time, so that's why, you know, I'm not saying for sure he's a franchise tackle, but right now he's showing a lot of traits of a franchise left tackle. He's got a lot of potential. He's quick. He's explosive. He's super athletic, which you want in a left tackle. And he played really well the year TCU went to the Natty, and then the next year was playing injured and didn't play as well, so that's partly why he dropped. Some other rookies, I thought Luke McCaffrey, stud. I mean, 44 yards, had a big 30-yard catch on 4th down. To see his role continue to increase, I'm hoping. Jaden, don't even have to talk about it. Historic performance, elite quarterback play, and I think we found ourselves a franchise quarterback and a franchise left tackle in this draft. And then the 7th round pick out of Notre Dame, Baptiste, he had a good game as well, had a sack. I've been impressed with him ever since the preseason. He's been making plays, so shout out to him. The 2nd round pick's got to step up a little bit, even though, you know, not really including Johnny Newton in that, because this was his 2nd game, still playing at a limited capacity, is making some plays, I guess. We'll see with him. Sanders still has been put in a tough position, but you would like to see him play a little bit better. This game is a little bit different. I mean, you're going against Jamar Chase, and he did have a nice kind of, it was like a screen, and then he kind of broke it up and, you know, had a big hit on the receiver to force the incompletion. And the other couple games, he did allow a touchdown as well. But we'll chill on him and see what happens. And then Ben Sennett hasn't really done much. Has been getting a lot of PT, though. He's blocking on a lot of plays. I think it's just a matter of time before they start to integrate him a little bit more in the offense. He was open on a play. Jaden just didn't throw it to him. And, I think he'll continue to get more reps, get more comfortable, and hopefully get some more, or get some targets because he hasn't got targeted yet. And then some other rookies, Jordan McGee, he's on IR, but hopefully he comes back. I'm excited to see what he can do for this linebacking core. And then Dom Hampton hasn't really done anything. But this rookie class, I mean, obviously headlined by Jaden Daniels, but some other guys, you know, this rookie class has a chance to be such a foundational piece for this team moving forward. I mean, you have a first rounder, obviously your rookie quarterback. Then in the second round, you have 3 guys, a third round or 2 third-round picks, and then you know, you got a 5th-round pick, 1 or 2 5th-round picks. I don't know if they got a 4th-round pick. They either had 2 5th-round picks or 1 4th and a 5th, and then had a 7th-round pick as well. Like, they've got a lot of players that have a chance to change this franchise besides just Jaden Daniels. So I'm excited to see how this rookie class continues to improve and evolve. Great win for the Commanders yesterday. Very happy about that. And show love on all the content here. Hit that like button. Again, all those things help out the algorithm. And if you stayed till the end, go ahead and comment down below. Let's go Joe Jacoby. Trent Scott was the first offensive lineman to score a touchdown since Joe Jacoby, which is a crazy stat. So hopefully you stay till the end for that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.